You tell yourself the exhaustion is just the price of admission. You're a high achiever after all. That constant pressure, the feeling of being stretched to your absolute limit, the success that doesn't quite feel like success. You've just accepted it as the cost of being ambitious. But what if I told you the real reason you're headed for a catastrophic burnout has almost nothing to do with how hard you work? The truth is, there's a hidden flaw in the very mindset that made you successful. It's a flaw that gets your brain hooked on the struggle itself, and it's setting you up for a quiet, isolating burnout that most people will never even see. In this video, we're dragging that flaw into the light. I'm going to show you exactly what it is, how it's secretly running your life, and give you the tools to fix it before it's too late. My name is Ariel. After a decade in high-pressure leadership roles, I burned out so badly that I had to walk away and rebuild my entire definition of success from the ground up. Now, as a performance coach for founders and executives, I see the same pattern I lived through playing out over and over again. It's something I call the curse of the strong, where the most capable, most responsible people are the ones most likely to completely break down. Let's get into it. First things first. Burnout, for a high performer, almost never looks like a dramatic flameout. It's more of a quiet, creeping erosion. It's the success that feels hollow. It's losing the fire for the very goals you were once obsessed with. It's snapping at your family after a good day at work. So many high achievers are suffering in silence, thinking there's something wrong with them because they have all the trophies of success, but still feel empty and lost. The big mistake is thinking this is about workload. You think, if I can just survive this one project, things will calm down. But they never do they? That's because it's not about the amount of work you're doing. It's about the type of load you're carrying. High achievers carry invisible loads. Think about the last time you were in a meeting. While everyone else was just listening to the plan, your mind was already 10 steps ahead, wasn't it? You were spotting risks, seeing resource gaps, predicting what objections people would have, and mentally rewriting the entire plan to make it work. This isn't just being a good employee, it's a state of constant hypervigilance. Your brain is always scanning for the next problem to fix. This creates a massive, unseen cognitive burden. While others carry the weight of their assigned tasks, you carry the weight of those tasks, plus the weight of everything that could go wrong. It's driven by a deep sense of responsibility and a core belief that if you don't catch it, no one will. Over time, that intense pressure causes cognitive burnout, making it impossible to focus or think clearly, even when you're supposed to be resting. The World Health Organization now recognizes burnout as an occupational phenomenon resulting from chronic, unmanaged workplace stress. For high performers, this state of chronic stress isn't a bug. It's become a feature of their success. So what is this fatal flaw in your thinking? It's a simple, ancient idea that our modern hustle culture has trained us to forget: the dichotomy of control. The Stoic philosophers basically built their entire operating system for life around this one idea. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. What is in your control? It's a short list. Your opinions, your choices, your actions, and your responses. The effort you put in. That's it. What's not in your control? Pretty much everything else. The final outcome of your project. What your boss thinks of you. The economy. How other people react. Your reputation. And here is the catastrophic mistake that almost every high achiever makes. You stake 100% of your emotional and mental energy on the things you cannot control. You tie your self-worth to the outcome, not the effort. You obsess over your reputation, not your character. You are emotionally addicted to other people's reactions. You are trying to command the uncommandable, and it creates this constant internal friction that just grinds you down. Burnout is what happens when you keep fighting battles you were never meant to win. This is why the typical advice like better time management or just take a vacation is a joke for people like us. It doesn't fix the root cause. You can manage your time down to the second, but if your entire sense of self is riding on an outcome you don't control, you will burn out. You can take a vacation, but if your brain is addicted to solving problems, being still will just feel like agitation, not rest. Remarkable research from the University of Amsterdam found that entrepreneurs who work longer hours can be at a lower risk of burnout than salaried employees. This proves a vital point. It is not about how much you work. It is about how work and where you place your focus. The good news is, this is a learned behavior. It's conditioning, and conditioning can be rewired. This takes practice, not just theory, so let's get practical. Here are 3 tools you can start using today to shift your focus from the uncontrollable back to the controllable. Tool number 1, the morning control check. This takes less than 5 minutes and it can completely reorient your day. As soon as you wake up, before you touch your phone, grab a piece of paper and ask, what is truly in my control today? Don't write, finish the presentation. That's an outcome. Instead, write, spend 90 minutes of focused effort on the presentation. Don't write, get my boss to approve the budget. That depends on someone else. Write, prepare a clear, well-reasoned argument for the budget. Focus only on your actions and your effort. Then, make a conscious decision to release your attachment to everything else. This simple act redirects your mental energy away from anxiety and puts it squarely into productive action. And hey, if this idea is already starting to click for you, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button. We break down practical, no-fluff strategies just like this every single week. Tool number 2, distinguishing duty from compulsion. A lot of high achiever burnout is fueled by confusing what is a genuine duty with what is just a fear-driven compulsion. You say yes to another project, not because it aligns with your core mission, but because you're afraid of letting someone down or looking like you can't handle it. To break this cycle, look at your major responsibilities and ask this brutal question for each one. Am I doing this from a place of principle or from a place of fear? Is this action aligned with your values, like excellence or service? Or is it driven by a fear of being judged, a fear of disapproval, a fear of failure? This isn't about doing less. It's about making sure the work you do is meaningful and not just a frantic dance to manage how other people see you. It gives you the clarity to set boundaries, not as a sign of weakness, but as an act of disciplined focus. Tool number 3, premeditatio malorum, or strategic worst-case planning. I know this sounds negative, but for a high achiever's anxious mind, this is one of the most powerful anxiety-reducing tools there is. Instead of that vague, free-floating dread about everything that could go wrong, you're going to confront it head-on. Take a specific project you're worried about. Now, actually visualize the realistic worst-case scenarios. The launch flops. You lose the client. You get tough feedback. Write it all down. Then, for each scenario, do 2 things. First, write down 1 or 2 things you could do now to help prevent it. Second, write down how you would recover if it happened anyway. This transforms that vague anxiety into a concrete plan. High performers often avoid this because they hate dwelling on the negative, but it does the exact opposite. It strips the fear of its power. You build real confidence not by telling yourself it will all be fine, but by proving to yourself that even if it isn't, you'll be able to handle it. Whenever I talk about these ideas, I hear the same few objections from high achievers. Myth number 1. This is just an excuse to be less ambitious. No, it's the opposite. When you stop wasting energy on things you can't control, all that focus goes into your effort, making you far more effective. You pursue huge goals, but from a place of clarity and strength, not frantic, anxious energy. Myth number 2. This is about becoming a robot and suppressing emotions. This is a huge misunderstanding of stoicism. It's not about ignoring your emotions, it's about separating your initial feeling from the story you tell yourself about it. You can feel disappointed or frustrated without letting that feeling drive your next decision. The goal is to respond to your emotions wisely, not pretend you don't have them. Myth number 3. This just sounds like accepting mediocrity. Not at all. This is about redefining the win. The goal is no longer the external trophy of a successful outcome. The goal is to act with courage, wisdom, and discipline in the arena. You can strive for mastery with every ounce of your being, while being psychologically free from the results. It's about separating your effort from the outcome and your self-worth from your output. If you're a high achiever feeling that slow creep of exhaustion, I want you to hear this. Nothing is wrong with you. You're not weak, and this isn't your fault. Your burnout isn't a sign of failure. It's a critical piece of feedback. It's a signal that your focus, your energy, and your sense of self have been invested in the wrong things. The hidden flaw was never your ambition. It was the lie that you have to control everything to be successful. But you can rewire this. You can get your energy back by focusing on your effort, not the outcome. You can build your self-worth around your character, not your reputation. You can choose to act from principle, not from fear. It's not your fault you burned out. It's your conditioning. And the great thing is, you can break that conditioning. You have the power to change this, and you can start today. To help you get started, I've put together a free one-page PDF guide on the Stoic Morning Control Check that walks you through the exact exercise we talked about. You can download it for free at the link in the description. And if you want to go deeper on this, watch this next video on the 4 invisible loads that only high achievers carry. Thanks for watching.